We have prepared the itinerary, Imelda and Mandela, because today we are going to start Unit 10, Tourist Site Product and Operation. Okay, so we'll start with uh, Khajuraho Festival. Before we start with the Khajuraho Festival, you just note it down that what is the objective, and at the end of this unit, and what would be the outcome. Okay,
Good
so
afternoon, sir.
yeah, good afternoon. Am I audible?
Mm. Yes, you are.
Yeah, Mandela, am I audible? So yesterday we had discussed about that itinerary. Can anyone please brief me about the itinerary and how I will prepare an effective itinerary? Anyone? Imelda?
Um, you told us itinerary.
Yeah.
The way I understood it.
Hmm. Yeah, you have prepared. Yeah, I know. Yesterday, so all of you, you say that there's no problem to understand about the itinerary. Now we need to prepare. Close it. Close it. Now we need to prepare the itinerary, keeping a few tourist destination or tourist place in your mind, right? So is it possible to share the screen with us, and we can so that we can see your itinerary and we can discuss from that itinerary? Is it possible?
All right, let me prepare for the screen.
Okay, okay. Alan, do you have any idea about the itinerary, the tourism? Yesterday, with whatever things we had discussed in our class. Anyway, first of all, today we'll discuss about the itinerary, and then we'll start with a new topic. Yeah, good afternoon, Eddie. And the topic is Khajuraho Festival. The objective is to know the importance of dance and music as element of like particular culture. It can be any other culture. Uh, Next one is along the way of marketing the dance and music as a tourism product. This is very vital and important. We consider this kind of dance or activities, fair, festivals as a tourism product, which that product will attract the guest. And definitely on that particular reason, okay, they will come over here in a specific place, they will explore that place, they will enjoy the ambience, they will enjoy the food, they will enjoy everything. It's all about how we can attract your guest or the tourist. And and last one is need to know in details about different features of a specific festival. That is the objective of this unit. I mean, the festival. It can be any festival in your country. Maybe you have some festivals, you know, announced international festival. I have already explained you um, about that festival. In India, we have a Hornbill Festival, we have a Kite Festival, we have a Sankranti also, and we have a Khajuraho Festival. So, why they will conduct this type of festival? What is the motto of this festival? How to uh, organize this type of festival, and what is the advantages and disadvantages of festival? We will discuss in this unit. Okay. First of all, we have Imelda. Yeah, good afternoon, Zamzami. So we can discuss about that itinerary. Yesterday, Eddie has shared some itinerary, and that one is quite good. And few things we need to rectify. I hope Denmark, you have rectified uh, your itinerary. If you have rectified, so you can share with us, so each and everyone can see your itinerary. And if need to rectify, I'll rectify it. Okay. And meanwhile, Emerla is making his presentation or the itinerary one. I'll give you few more minutes for the entire things. We'll uh, just discuss a bit about itinerary of a particular tourism site, and then we'll start with the festivals. And today's topic is the Khajuraho festival, and I've already explained about the objective of any festival. So you can relate that festival according to your own culture, according to your own country. So you can relate it. I can relate it in Indian, perspective. So Indian perspective, we have like Khajuraho, festival, right? So I'll just give some few more minutes where you can prepare your itinerary and see. I expect Taflin and Zamzami to share your you know learning thought, whatever things you have learned. If you're facing any problem, if you have difficulties, please let me know so that we can clear your doubt. You can clear your difficulties if you're facing any problem or any doubt. Let me know.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, that.
I think since the beginning of this, your lectures, I think I'm finding it difficult to follow up. Maybe simply because there is no any PowerPoint presentations other than the previous session that we had, because there has been some PowerPoint presentations which were a bit easier for me to follow up on daily basis. So as for this class, I'm finding difficult even to get in touch from the very first day, because I wasn't available. I was in the field. I was out for work. So it has been difficult for me to follow up, to catch up from where we started and where we are. Maybe simply because there are no other PowerPoint presentation. So I would suggest if we can have PowerPoint presentations for each and every day. I think it will be easier for me to follow up all the sessions with you.
Yeah, thank you, Daplan. The thing is that this tourism, is not a very rocket science. So each and every day we will discuss a particular block. Today we are going to discuss block three, and I have already circulated, the material for block one and block two to Imelda and to Eddie also. If you can connect with them, they provide you the blog. They will provide you that study materials. Go through the study materials. It's very easy. And if you find any problem, then tomorrow, sorry, tomorrow we have a class, so we'll discuss. Definitely, we'll discuss. But that you're quite mature students, so you need to contribute from your own. And the moment you don't understand anything about a particular unit, so definitely I'll make you understand about that topic, about that unit. Today we are going to start with the Khajuraho festival and how we can utilize any festival to promote tourism, to revenue more, to make more revenue. That things we will discuss. But yesterday we had discussed about itinerary. I'm telling you something brief about itinerary. Itinerary is nothing. There's a kind of information you are supposed to pass on that information to all the tourists, so that they know that today at what time they are going to start from the hotel, at what time they have their breakfast, and what are the tourist destination they are going to visit, and what time they'll have their lunch, at what time they'll go for a free time, and what time they'll go for a tea break, and what time again they will be coming in the hotel. So that is a very subjective elaborations of a particular day tour. Okay, so when you proceed for a day out tour, you need to circulate this type of pamphlet or leaflet to the other member, that means the other tourists, so that they are well aware about the fact, about the spot which they are going to explore. That is all about the itinerary. Yeah, Zamzam, you have shared some text. I'll read the text. Just a minute. I don't know what is teaching yesterday due to network problem. I have facing up. No, my network is right. Okay, okay. Ramzami, yesterday we had discussed about that spot, about that guide, about tour guide, about the what is the essentials of tour guide, about mountaineering, tourism, about desert tourism, about itinerary, the things we had discussed yesterday. And I have already shared that subject study material with Denmark and Emilda. So if you are really interested, get in touch with Emilda and Reddy. They will provide you the that handout of block 1 and 2 and block 3. Yeah, definitely I can circulate handout in block 3 with you. Just wait for a sec. I'll try to give that handout. Just a minute. There's only provision to load. uh, just a minute. No, there is no any attachment. So you just share your email ID. Okay, I can share the study materials or handout. Okay, can we start? Elda is over.
So I'm trying to share my notes on my using my phone, so it is quite disturbing.
Yeah.
Let me like try that, then I'll let you know because I needed to work on my
Is it
phone.
possible to share your itinerary with us? I can see your itinerary also. I can rectify if you need some rectification.
Oh, I'm trying to share it on my screen. I can't, but can I send it on? Because I did it on my phone on the
Okay. No issue,
the
no issue.
class.
We just describe it then.
I
Yeah. Yeah.
I beg your pardon.
You just elaborate it what we have written and how you plan to make for a little one day itinerary, and that things we will discuss further. Yeah, is it possible
Okay,
for you to elaborate it?
okay. What I did, I picked Friday, the first of December.
Hmm.
Then after that, I created my morning schedule.
Hmm.
Uh, Morning from 8:30 to 9:30.
Hmm.
For my breakfast with my family at home.
Okay.
Then from 9:30 to 10. That was I trying to get a border, like preparation, getting a border or means of transport to town.
Hmm.
The schedule of the day is to be I have to get down for shopping. Hello?
That's all.
My schedule for the day begins from 10 o'clock.
Hey, it got a one good one. Yes. Mm-hmm.
So 10 o'clock I'm in town, then which is downtown.
Mm-hmm.
I do my shopping scheduled from 10:30 to 11:45. Look for
Mm-hmm.
the client, looking for the stock or the clients doing orders for the clients.
Yeah.
Then a quarter to midday, I get a judge. Then I schedule afternoon from midday to 2 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having my orders delivered because I have three clients. So I'm having my orders delivered from the first client to the third client.
Okay.
So from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., that's an hour. Scheduled my lunch for an hour.
Okay.
That's long. There's it's called Cafe Javas on Bomber Road. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So from 3 p.m. it's Bomber Road, so it connects to the campus where I go for evening studies. So from 3 p.m. I head to school for discussion, which is class. From 3 p.m. to 6:30, I'm in class having discussions.
Mm-hmm.
Then now remember we've already entered my evening.
Mm-hmm.
Then there 30 minutes, which is 30 to 7, I head back home. That's how my day was is going to be
Okay,
spent
so
on Friday.
we consider this one is also an itinerary, but only thing is that we need to modify that itinerary from your daily routine to the guest destination. Right,
Mm,
everything is okay, whatever things we have explained, that at what time you will take your breakfast and travel time, then different destination will visit, and your study center at what time, till what time will be there in the study center, everything you have mention it nicely. So only thing is that we need to convert that entire schedule into a tourist schedule, so that we can give more more emphasis on different location, and how to what would be the transportation mode of transportation to be there, and then then exact time, that short break, is there any shopping break, at what time and where you will take your lunch, that things we need to mention it. And I hope that if you like to prepare an itinerary, you'll prepare itinerary in a very profound way, in a very effective way, right? And this is all about the itinerary that we had discussed yesterday. And Zamzami and your Dublin, if you have any again further doubt about that itinerary, please ping me, right? So today we are going to start with Khajuraho festival. It's better you don't. I don't think that you all have an idea about Khajuraho, but we have already discussed about the objective of our discussion. And it's all about we need to know about importance of dance and music, and how these things will attract the tourist, and feature the different features of the festival. That is a key take away concept that we will be discussing today. Now, in case of culture, culture is an important element in tourist, fraternity. That all of you know that that culture will attract different types of tourists. It can be a Christian, it can be a Hindu, it can be Muslim, it can be Jews, it can be any kind of culture they will attract. And you all know about pilgrimage, tourism. That one is very very old, and it will generate really huge number of tourists for a specific to visit for a specific place. And then this tourist culture, the importance of you know, culture tourism is also divided into two categories: material and non-material culture. I'm not going to discuss about material and non-material culture. Rather, straight away we can discuss about dance and music. We can use as a marketing tools of tourism product. You can write it down if you have any page or pen or pages, or maybe any rough copy you have. You can take running notes, right? So you can write dance and tourism. You can use as a marketing tool to promote tourism, or itself it act as a tourism product. Okay. Number one, local people. Uh, Definitely, they are always very cautious. They are full of loaded of energy to promote their culture, right? Like there's some example of Maori Poi dances in New Zealand also. If you go to New Zealand, you can see like dances known as Maori Poi, right? Hula dance in Honolulu. I don't know how many have heard about hula dance, but there's a huge huge acclamation all over the world about hula dance. Okay, in Honolulu, I like festivals in Spain also. They are very famous. Tourist destinations attract different types of tourists. In case of that tourists, they are thinking about they are concerned about the culture, the culture of the place they will visit. They consider those things, right? The tourists also. So definitely, we need to plan a proper marketing of these dances, or maybe some other aspect, some martial art, or some other things, archery also, so that things will attract the guest, and keeping that things in their mind, they will visit a new place. They will explore a new place. So at that time, we consider this one is also a factor which will promote tourism, and definitely which will increase tourist curiosity, right? Now we are going to discuss about Khajuraho festival, uh, its characteristics and primary attraction. Khajuraho is identified as a group of temples located in Chhattarpur, Tulsi of district Chhattarpur in Bundelkhand region of Madhya Pradesh. It's a state known as Madhya Pradesh, so Khajuraho situated over there. It has been an ancient pilgrim center through its tourist potential, was discovered only late in 1950. So, do you think that before that there is no any part of Khajuraho festival, there is no any other Khajuraho like dances or something like that? No, definitely we have before 1950s also, but it has been explored after 1950, and people they have shown more interest to explore Khajuraho. And definitely government, particular country government, they need to help to promote that specific area, specific culture, specific dance, specific things also. Khajuraho is a tourist attraction for both domestic and foreign tourists. So definitely, in case of our domestic, from all over India, people used to visit Khajuraho. And in case of foreign tourists also, they even nowadays they will search Khajuraho. If you go for a Google search engine, you can see n numbers of foreign tourists they search for Khajuraho festival, so that they can book their flight ticket, they can book the accommodation, they can plan their itinerary accordingly, so that at the end of their tourist tour visit, they will cover Khajuraho, right? A large number of domestic excursionists visit the Khajuraho for a day only, day tour, especially on holidays and Sundays, right? The climatic geography of the place is such that the season spans only from October to about the beginning of March. That means, during that time in India, is a winter season. So from the month of October till the month of March, this is appropriate time to visit Khajuraho. After that, temperature, that things will give a big toll. So definitely, guests, tourists they avoid after March. So they like to visit Khajuraho in between October till end of February. Same things happen in Rajasthan also. Whenever we'll discuss about Rajasthan, whenever we'll discuss about Andaman, after Andaman and Nicobar throughout the year, there's a specific temperature. There's a specific macro and microclimate. But the thing is that a lot of island in Andaman is not open during a specific time, just to preserve the coral, to preserve particular water bodies on such island. In island, you will get in Andaman and Nicobar, you will get n numbers of island. So only few they are open for the tourists. I'll discuss about that one later on. So that climatic condition is good the month of October till end of February. Uh, the community consists primarily of people engaged in agricultural activities. Now, the most of the people they are engaged with a lot of agricultural activities, and most of them are illiterate in terms of education. Do not relate much to it, and so definitely, if they engage with some agricultural activities, so definitely you can expect more literacy from that particular state or from that particular area. The local community, however, celebrates several cultural festivals on occasion like Basant Panchami and Shivratri also. That is a different festival they used to the festivals that attract a large number of pilgrims and surrounding villages. So all they will involve there, right? In case of Basant Panchami or Shivratri. Geo festival creating a secondary attraction, that whatever things we had discussed, that things comes under primary attraction. Now we discuss about secondary attraction. Just hold for a second. Anyway, now we'll go for a secondary attraction. So we try to emphasize that festival and as a secondary attraction. Uh, Now, number one is relevance of dance and music. The idea of using the temples as a backdrop to a dance and music festival has been very well taken up. It may be mentioned that the origin of all classical dances and music in India have seen the temples. You can artifact, you can check the artifact also. You can see different poses of different dances over there. So that one is also attraction from for the guest, for the tourist. It was in the temples that dance styles were conceived, practiced, and perfected. So can you imagine that temple, uh, that everything's have been sculptured in such a way so that they can the tourists or the guests, they can see the different form pattern of dances. In case of Khajuraho temple, the sculptures themselves seem to evoke, beacon, and inspire the artists. That at that point of time, the level, the standard of sculptures is really extraordinary. You can see the different statue, and you can easily find out the level, degree of level, the standard of the sculpture, the statue, whatever is fantastic. It definitely will attract the guest. Now, method of organizing. Now we'll discuss about uh, what is the method to organize a particular festival. We are concerning about a specific festival in India. No, you guys, you try to figure out any festival related with culture, related with sports, related with some other activities, related with some other things also, and this is a way we can generalize. Now, in the method of organizing, Khajuraho festival was originally planned as a festival of local Bundelkhandi dance. In a Bundelkhandi dance, music forms to be held every year in the month of December. The, the venue was imposing Kandarli, okay, Mahidev temple in the western group of temples. The festival was open to all and no ticket were imposed on the visitors. So definitely you can ask one question, sir. We try to focus a particular festival and you are not taking any tickets. So how could you generate revenue? This is a kind of tools, so very impulsive tools that no ticket for the visitors, for the domestic tourists and for the foreign tourists also. But the thing is that if you like to come and see the entire things of Khajuraho festival, definitely we have to book your hotel, you have to book a hotel room, you have to go for food, you have to buy some souvenir also, you have to taste the local food. So definitely you are not taking any charge for the ticket, but you are providing services. On that particular services, you are getting money. This is a way you can replenish that vacuum, and you can generate huge number of revenue. I hope you understand. Now we'll go for precautions of local populace. See, those festival, those things always depends on local people, local crowd. No, so you need to involve them. If you don't involve them, this is not possible. For any body to organize this type of huge festival. Okay, we need to incorporate. We need to include local bodies aspect of the great tradition. That is already we have discussed. Perceptions of the tourist. The perceptions of the towards the Khajuraho festival varies according to their nationality. For the foreign tourists, the festival is a spectacular event which helps them to know more about host culture, about Indian culture. In their mental perceptions, no difference is made between great and the little tradition. Therefore, the non-inclusions of local cultural element does not bother them. For a majority of the domestic tourists here, now it's a very important thing that the majority of the domestic tourists, on the other hand, the Khajuraho festival is not an event of any exceptional significance for which changes in itinerary needed to be made to coincide with the festival season. However, a large number of government officials do participate in the event, and Khajuraho received more guests than it can accommodate in its existing hotel. So I've already mentioned you that they are not taking charge for the ticket, but definitely they are making generating money, revenue through the other options, selling their hotel rooms, selling the food, local souvenir, then some other things also, right? So this is all about this, Khajuraho, festival. Now, if you have any question about that festival, you can ask. We will discuss, and if you don't have any queries, then I'll proceed to our next unit. Unit, I think unit 11. Yes. Any question related to this topic? Anyone? If you have, please raise your hand. We will, yes, I will tell.
So,
Yes.
so Kajira Festival, it's more of like how we see these Indian movies of like color day, you're painting yourself, something like that.
I'm not getting you. Be louder.
Is it more of like how you guys have this festival of painting yourselves? Is it color day? I don't know how you call that day.
Yeah, well, in case of Indian rich history, you will find this a painting also, sculpture also, in different area. If you go to Rajasthan also, different cave painting you can see. You can go to the Odisha also. You can see a sculpture, and the quality, the standard of those statues, the sculptures is really fantastic one. You can imagine that 1,000 years back or more than 800 years back, the people they have the different architect fact. So these things you can see in Indian culture and different places, tourist places in India. Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Next topic. Okay, this next is a business city, and we consider. I'll give an example of Bombay, that considered as a business city. Okay, and the objective of this one is a location of Bombay on the map of India as well as a world map. You can see what is the exact location of Bombay. There's some huge port over there, so definitely we can go for a you know we can go for the import or export also different goods. We can import different goods. We can export also through that particular port. General setup, the city of Bombay, that things also we will discuss. And then business activities carried in the city. What are the different business activities happen in Bombay? That things also we will discuss. And main tourist attraction in Bombay, we also discuss. We used to call Bombay as a gateway of India, right? And the location, climate, and geography is is a you can see that 80 degree to 55 north, 72 degree to 54 east. That is the locations of map. uh, accessibility of local transport, that by air also, rail also, we can connect through road, sea line. Local transport, the taxis, the auto rickshaws, etc. Bus service also are there. In local transport also, so we can avail that one. So in a small city, there's a huge scope to explore. Explore, like through air you can go, through rail also you can go, through bus, through taxi, to sea, to all the things we can explore. So this is the way we can proceed to other business setup. In Bombay, we'll find different Indian government offices, financial business offices, trading and transport area, industry and production area also. That is why that Bombay is so important. Next is tourist attraction or tourist place of Mumbai. One is Gateway of India, a major landmark associated with the city of Bombay. It is situated at Apollo Bandar, built in 1924. It is designed on the style of Arc de Triomphe to commemorate the visit of King George V and Queen Mary. That is known as the Gateway of India. Next one is Elephanta Island. It is the sea and is one of the major tourist attraction. The cave sculptures in the Brahmi style are very famous, especially Mahesh Murthy is the prime attractions of the cave. On the other way of Elephanta, you cross Battery Island with anti-aircraft guns, now a maritime naval museum. So you can see a maritime naval museum also in Elephanta Island. Next is Prince of Wales Museum. Next is the university, an example of French Gothic structure completed in 1874. Raja Bhai Towers and the main highlights of the area. Bombay High Court also, some renowned place. Victoria Terminus, Food Tata Chowk, Asiatic Library, and Afghan Church, land sand. Then Marine Drive. Marine Drive is also an important place. This is a curving waterfront drive facing the sea that extends from Nariman Point to Malabar Hill. It's a very ethnic place, and you definitely will enjoy when you see this Marine Drive. And then Bani Bhavan, Jain Temple, it was built in 1903. Okay, and then Mahalakshmi Temple. That is also Mahalakshmi is also famous for the race course. Haji Ali is also very important and very significant also in Worli, right? So there's a huge, film city also. Look at it in Gurgaon. A visit to this place and Bollywood world is of interest to many tourists. So that is an important place which comes under Bombay, right? Activities of tourist interest. So now you are focusing a particular city, so we have to think about different activities which it can involve different tourists according to their own choice, right? So you can go for a shopping, you can go for a night ride also. You can go to the tour bazaar. So different places you can move on and you can explore Mumbai. Now, next one is accommodation. In Mumbai, you can see a huge, five-star property, five-star D property, seven-star D property, four-star property also, uh, you know, and they provide a good accommodation for the visitors, for the guests, for the tourists. So it won't be a problem for them to find out exact accommodation according to their choice, according to their standard of living. So that's also a factor. Okay, so it's all about yeah, that accommodation. Next, we'll go for any other question from your end, guys, about the accommodation of a particular city. And here we have given an example of Mumbai. So definitely you can give any your country, any city examples. But considering that they have those uh, you know offering also in terms of accommodation, in terms of transportation, in terms of activities, in terms of other things. Okay. So next we'll proceed to next unit, the last unit for today's class, and that is the cuisine, customs, festivals, and fairs. So each and everything we consider as a tourism product. Cuisine, that means the food, then the festivals and fairs also. Now, in case of just cuisine, we'll discuss about cuisine first. And before we start, discussion about cuisine, I would like to give you one task. We need to make one menu for a lunch, for a breakfast, and for a dinner, according to your country, according to your country taste bud. You need to make one menu for a domestic tourist and for a foreign tourist or international tourist. So Imelda and Zamzami and Denmark, you three, you just make a menu for your lunch, breakfast, and dinner. Is it okay for you? And then we'll discuss about how this cuisine, how the food will attract the guest. Is it okay? Yeah, that's great. Ready?
So, please repeat again. What were you saying?
Now it's very simple. Uh, this topic we are going to discuss about cuisine, about fair, about festivals. Now, being a host, you need to make a menu of breakfast, lunch, and dinner according to your local food choice, right? Keeping one thing in mind that domestic guests also come and foreign guests also come. So you just make a menu for your domestic and international guest. The food, it consists of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay, is it okay for you? Hmm? Is it
Like
clear?
right now?
Yeah, right. And I'll just give you 5 to 10 minutes. So in that time, you just write it down, and you can read out. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Denmark. You mean you're ready with the menu? Mm-hmm. First, first
Yes, but of course, I just listed the menus of my country. Me, I don't know menus in Uganda.
I thought so.
So
Did did you include those white? Are they white balls? Those ones are like rice.
which one?
Are those white things? They have lemon taste.
You have tested them one day?
Yes, I have. And also this it's like more of Ethiopian. What do you call it?
You mean full?
Eh, No, there's this white one of yours.
Uh-huh.
This white, it's like a chapati, but it's white.
Kisra. Of course, that's the first.
Ah,
Definitely.
eh,
Definitely. We call it Kisra, that pepper food.
yes.
Yes, we call it Kisra. Of course, I can't miss that one, Imelda. That was even the first in my list before even it like starting.
Where has this man gone?
Hey, sir.
Yeah, where has that gone?
I don't know.
So what sauce have you indicated?
We have Bamia. We have a lot of. We have Bamia. We have full madamas. So
So did you also put part of the chili, like non-chili, or it's just
of course we have also chili. We have
Yeah.
chili. Yeah.
Done. Emilda,
no,
can you
sir?
say?
It's Denmark presenting first. Denmark is ready.
Okay.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. Good afternoon, sir.
Hmm.
So so uh, on my menu, I took actually dishes from South Sudan. You know, we have those local foods in South Sudan. If someone comes as a tourist, I think those are the kind of you know cuisines I will like recommend the person to test before going back to where he or she came from.
Hmm.
Yes. The first in the list in the for breakfast. You know, me, I did not consider tea because tea is just international. Tea can be taken anywhere. But what I've considered is we have this porridge. There is a porridge made of sorghum flour. Okay, so the way it tastes like it is a bit of a fermented kind of porridge, then it is cooked and just that is one of the actually breakfast we love most in South Sudan.
Okay. That's quite interesting.
Yes, so that is for breakfast. Then also for breakfast, there is what is called full madamas.
Hmm.
Full this thing called full madamas. The way it is prepared,
Hmm.
uh, there is they pick like let me say boiled eggs.
Okay.
Yes, then there are some Egyptian beans. We call
Okay.
them the Egyptian beans. Then they pick some onion, then some olives oil. This kind of there is this cooking olives oil they put. Then they will mix it.
Okay.
Yeah, that is always like for breakfast. That's what we use for breakfast. That's what I can recommend for any visitor or a tourist in my country for breakfast. Then for lunch,
Hmm.
I will recommend there is a food called kisra.
Kisra.
Kisra, yes.
What is that?
So this food is made of let me say sorghum flour. The flour is fermented. when it is fermented, it's almost, it looks like bread, but
How,
it is
how,
not
how
bread.
how will you ferment it that flour? I mean, you will make a dough and then you will allow for fermentation.
Okay, the process of fermenting, for instance, if I wanted to make it for lunch, okay,
Hmm.
I will take the flour, put in a boil, then stir in the morning, okay, then allow it to stay for some good hours so that it will have at least some taste.
Hmm.
Yes, then during now lunchtime, I will remove that. There is like a pan you put on fire, then you keep pouring. Just it is coming out like bread, but it is a bit light.
Okay.
Yes, and it is actually eaten with okra. We call it bamia.
Christmas
Bamia.
ক্যারোলে লাস্ট ক্রিসমাস গাইছে ছেলে মিলে
It is eaten with okra.
আমার একটা কার
That is
নাম বললো
can
বুঝছিস
also be eaten with kebab.
ওকে সুইসাইড করে নিতে হবে পরে
That is because there is this local food called kebab. Kebab is more of a beef. Okay, it is actually. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, yes, he's hearing.
Okay. So kebab is actually a beef, but the way it is cooked is not like there's this cooking where they fry things, but for kebab it's not like that. They just cut onions, they cut local, they put this local let me say local spices, and that is how it is cooked. That is, I can recommend that one as for breakfast. Then we have let me say for dinner. Let me put for dinner. For dinner is asida. Asida, do you know Asida, Emelda?
No, I don't know Asida. What is Asida?
Asida is a kind of maize flour mixed with cassava. Okay, it's not pure ungali like the one of Uganda where they bring ungali and they just cook. Okay,
Okay.
that one is they take maize to the grinding mill, then they mix with cassava, then they grind together, then they bring you come and mingle it as posho. We call it asida.
There are some other white. There are some other yellow ones. You see, like how rice is made sort of over over.
Mm-hmm.
Yours, they're like like okay. You see, like those balls, like they're like balls, but in form of yellow.
Yeah. Yes.
That what food is that? Sure, in the correct.
So that is so. So we call that one a cedar. Then I don't know the yellow one you are talking about.
Anyway, continue with your menu. I will look for the name.
Yes. So that cedar also can be eaten with different kind of soup. Can be soup. Can be any kind of greens that is cooked that is edible. Can be. Then of course after all this for dinner, I can now say let us test the Sudanese coffee that we have. That is the coffee that we have. Is not like the coffee we take from the restaurant. That is the deeply local coffee. Like I don't know how to say it. There's that coffee they can even pick they pound it, then they boil,
I
then they
have
just filter
tested
it like
it. I have tested
you
it.
have
It's
tested,
nice.
right?
Yes.
Exactly. So I can after
Man,
the dinner
is
now I
it a,
can
is
say
a sweet tooth or is it savory or is it a spicy one? I haven't any
No,
idea.
they get like like coffee beans, sir.
Okay. Hmm.
They
aha.
get they get really coffee beans.
Hmm.
You see the mortar for garlic, the mortar that you guys use for garlic for pounding garlic.
Okay.
They like grind that coffee into flour like fine coffee.
Yeah. It is fast fried, yes.
Yes, it's fast fried and they let him tell you the host. It's nice. It's really nice.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah. So that is my menu I can recommend for any tourists, any visitor visiting my country. So that is
Okay.
mine, sir.
Okay. You will not go for any savory or any other dessert?
Oh, does it?
Yeah, dessert.
Okay, okay, okay. That's it. I can say there is what is called halawa. Halawa is
Halawa.
more of yes. Halawa is we call it tahania. Tahania is made of is made of sim sim. If you know sim sim,
What is Sim Sim?
Sim Sim, but it is Sim Sim. I don't know. How do you call Sim Sim, Imelda? Sim Sim is Sim Sim.
Okay.
Yes, yes, Sim Sim is Sim Sim.
Sim Sim is Sim Sim.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah. So in Arabic can be called sim sim. Then in English also is sim sim. So that one is like taken to a machine. It is grind the raw one. Then they put some some sugar to sweet, just something to taste it sweet. Like then we have cookies. There is this Sudanese cookies. We call them okay kabis. The way
Kabis.
it is made. The, Cabez, yes, cabez. So they make it with flour. They put eggs. They put this can be honey or sugar. Then it is just burned. So that is the dessert I can recommend.
Okay. That's fine. And what about you,
Yes.
Milda?
Now,
Let me hear
sir.
from Uganda.
Ugandan cuisine.
Matoke is number one.
So
Yes,
Eddie, yeah, you focus on which cuisine? Your country cuisine.
Uganda.
I mean, Emelda will go for Uganda, and Eddie will go for which cuisine?
South Sudan.
Southern Sudan.
South Sudan. Okay, okay. It's quite similar.
Yes.
Is it quite similar with Uganda and South Sudan?
No, 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 no.
And
Miles far away from each other.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
But we have, I think, we both take yogurt. All of us take yogurt.
Hmm.
Is it Denmark?
yes, we do take yogurt. We call it savadi in our country.
Okay. Now our breakfast menu for a foreign to know more about Uganda, per region or per culture or tribe has its different. It has gotten its different menu. Now, let me speak on behalf of the Western culture
Hmm.
or the Bantu as in whole. For the breakfast, normally we have millet porridge.
Hmm.
It could be millet porridge, or if you want in early morning, they can have yogurt. It's called amakamo in Vinyankore. It is like they see raw yogurt made by home people.
Hmm.
So you can have it for breakfast, and it itself is also enough. Just that yogurt. It just get you from a milk pot. They pour for you in a glass. You have it, and you're full even for a whole day. But putting that aside, other things for breakfast can be uh, millet porridge, can be flour porridge, all mixed in with milk.
Hmm.
Then we kind of cross mostly to katogo. They call it katogo.
Okay.
Katogo is food for breakfast, which consists of it's not if you just take, let's say, black tea, on plain black tea.
Hmm.
You go to a normal restaurant and you want katogo, you can just have black tea and ask for katogo. It's either katogo for beans, katogo for meat, katogo for ovals, katogo for peas, and consisting matoke. You know matoke, sir?
No.
You should come to Uganda and taste them. They're really nice. Consisting of matoke and Irish. Mm?
Hmm.
So you can have katogo for matoke and beef, or matoke and peanuts, or matoke, but like they prepare matoke, then they pour the sauce inside. So after that, we're done with breakfast. We've not put in, let's say, the English breakfast of the eggs of your choice. We've not put in anything like bread. No, no, no. We've not put in, like, things, English way breakfast. Okay.
Hmm.
Now coming to lunch, we have what they call lunch buffet. On the lunch buffet, it's a stand of about could be 7 dishes. Now, for the foods, we still have matoke. Remember, the first one was katogo of matoke. These are just like matoke, the fingers. Like you see how fingers are, or fingers of cassava, or fingers of sweet potato. Eh? Oh, do you know plantain?
What planting?
Plantain. You know plantain. Do you know plantain in India?
Plantain. And
Okay,
it,
yellow bananas.
yeah, bananas.
Yeah, so matoke are also it's also a family of that. So you imagine those ones are they are called matoke, but they have the format of yellow bananas. So in the morning they're just those fingers of of matoke. Then in the afternoon they mash them. So they become like though you see it's mashed, like see mashed Irish. Eh? So it's matoke with well prepared in our beautiful banana leaves. So it's matoke on the side. It is cassava. Then we have cassava. I'm bringing for you foods. Cassava, sweet potato, posho, rice. Now for the rice, there's so many types of rice that you want. There is rice of pilau, then plain rice. There's vegetable rice, depending on the rice that you want, and kalo. Now Denmark mentioned of their kalo being fermented. Now, our kalo now, this one of food, of lunchtime, you get cassava flour, you mix it with you get cassava flour, you mix it with millet. Like a half of cassava flour, you mix it on a kilo of millet flour. Then you make what they call kalo. So kalo is locally served in what they call endiro. Like it's a woven basket that it's normally they serve kalo in. It's separate. You cannot put it anywhere. So you have kalo there. You have your chapati if you want gonja, which is plantain. It's a lot of food. Now for the stew we have still beef stew, chicken stew, but the preparation is different. There's what they call olwombo.
Okay.
Luombo is you boiling your chicken, eh? Or boiling your beef, but in form of you get a banana leaf. If you've seen banana leaves, eh? So you get a banana leaf, you get like a chicken thigh, you put it in there, onions, what and what, you tie, you boil in it. So when you serve, it has a different scent from this normal boiled. Eh? You have your Gina sauce, you have your beans, you have your peas, and then if you want anything, let's say roasted beef or roasted chicken, it's also separate. Now for us, the Banyankole, there is what they call enshabwe. Enshabwe is very, very, very important. If you're a visitor and you come to our region, the West region, as a visitor or anyone, they will serve you enshabwe. It is made out of ghee. Like though you see how you look at mayonnaise, but for it is not mayonnaise. They get ghee, then they get what they call black salt and clean water, which is drinking water, room temperature. They make that enshabwe. So enshabwe is basically normally eaten with kalo. You can eat, my goodness, you eat and even you don't want to stop, but your stomach is full, you know. So that is our lunch served with water of your choice, served with anything you want. We are more English, so it is serve anything you want. Now for I've not mentioned soup because that is more of like foreign cuisine, which you know. I've not gone to the English cuisines. Now for the dinner, you can either repeat the same or go to the local way of whereby you have like a fish. Fish, since we are we have a lot of rivers, a lot of lakes, so we have quite, in the Nile patch, we have the tilapias. So that is all type of fish that you want. How do you want your fish to be prepared? Do you want it smoked? Do you want it in ginnets? Mm?
Mhm.
So then we have like mutomo. Mutomo now that is roasted mutomo, which is like roasted beef, roasted goat's meat, roasted beef meat. Eh? How do you want it? We serve it to you. Then to those that take pork, there is what they call, pork chops, then pan fried, dependingly. I heard of Denmark mentioning of their dessert. To me, I don't know the dessert, African dessert. All I know is that you take water.
Hmm.
You take water, and then maybe this English way, whether you want ice cream or you want coffee. Yeah? So for us, it's basically, maybe if you want to have to break down the food in the evening, you can have a glass of warm water with a bit of lime, and you want to reduce on that for faster enzymes. So that's how we roll in the night time. Yes.
No, that's all. That's all.
Yeah, yeah, yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
okay,
That's
okay,
all.
okay. Thank you, thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah. A
How about the
desert.
desert?
Eddie asked for a desert.
Desert.
No, we don't have dessert. For us, dessert is okay, like African way, dessert is, you cannot have milk because African way, like Western culture, everything is about milk. Like everything is milk, milk, milk. Like they see you guys. I don't know how is it the Punjabi type of people that like a lot of milk and cheese. So for us, everything is milk. So you cannot have food unless if you have milk the whole day. So there is no dessert, Eddie.
Okay, so the significance of the food in our maybe cuisine is very very relevant or very important. So we need to keep that things in our mind, and accordingly we need to plan so that we can attract a guest through that particular cuisine. And before that we need to literate our guest, we need to educate our guest about the local food, about the local food taste, so that they will show their interest and they'll visit that place. It can be Uganda, it can be Sudan also. So definitely we need to promote. So basically all over the world, few food cuisines have been promoted in a very drastically, like continental, like Italian, pasta, pizza, burger, fast food. That is quite nowadays is global food. But apart from that one, yes, we have some heritage. We have some ethnic food which can be offered from a extreme corner of the world. It can be from Uganda also, because I hope that Uganda food is not very popular. So we need to prepare the food for the guest in such a way that things will uh, you know uh, you know the foreign tourist palette. See, basically, so each and every local cuisine, they have their own taste, they have their own local taste. Now, a foreign tourist, they don't have that local taste, so we need to customize the food according to their taste bud, so that they can like. So I'll try to give one example. Chinese one. In case of Chinese cuisine, if you go for a Chinese cuisine, you don't like that one. The food taste is really very bland, and you don't like one. So in India, what would happen? They will customize the Chinese food according to the Indian taste bud. They will customize it. Now people, they like Chinese food, but authentic Chinese food, if you offer for the guest, for any guest in India, they don't like that food. It's less spicy, no oil as such, pungent in taste, so it's horrible. But Indian, they have amalgamated the taste of the Chinese along with their own taste bud, and they have invented a new cuisine. So called, maybe they are telling that one is the Chinese or Oriental, but actually this is a amalgamate of Indian Chinese food. So this is the way you need to know their taste bud, and accordingly we need to offer them the Sedan food or Ugandan food. So this is all about the cuisine which can create an impact, and I hope that these things you will remember, and whenever you will prepare that cuisine, you just keep that things in your mind, right? So that's all for today's unit. Tomorrow we'll discuss about sports tourism. So if you like to contribute anything about your country's sports with tourism, you can contribute. The first half an hour we can spend how you can relate your country's force to benefit a particular tourism, right? In case of Eddie, in case of Emilda, and in case of Abdullahi also. So tomorrow we'll discuss about the sports and how we tourism will benefited from that particular sports. Okay, any more question from your end? If you have any question, please let me know. Yes, Imelda, tell.
Zamzam, he needs to tell us his. He did not tell us his cuisine.
Yeah, well, yes. See, the thing is that we try to cover up a particular cuisine for your foreign guest, and yeah, Eddie and Emerilla, they have already they mentioned, but that sort of a food they will offer for their outbound guests in breakfast, in lunch, or in dinner. It includes maybe 4 courses of menu. It can be 5 courses of menu, or maybe more than five. So is it possible for Zamzami to elaborate on that cuisine, or it will take time so that tomorrow we can discuss? Zamzami, can we audible? Am I audible, Zamzami?
Okay, sir. What is the asking me? I say you come to all the food that describe us to practical and make us see practically. Yes, we are not need for that.
I think that your voice is not clear. Is it clear, Eddie?
No, 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 no. It's not loud and clear. It's not loud and clear.
I think there's some network issue. Anyway, no issue. Tomorrow you can share. You can write it down in a page, and you can share the page and you can elaborate it. Right. Tomorrow, one more extra assignment. I'll give it to Eddie, Imelda, and you also, Zamzami, about the sports. How we can connect your sports to promote your tourism. Am I clear? That topic is clear for you, Eddie, Imelda.
You say how can we connect sports to tourism?
You're right, right, and right. Okay. So I'll
Okay.
just wind up today's class. See you tomorrow then. Okay.
All right. All right.
All of
Good
you,
afternoon.
take care. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.